We left Pond Inlet the 2nd of August and headed east through Eclipse Bay through heavy drifting ice. When we did navigate through ice, we would have a crew member on the bow that would indicate to the person on the helm which direction to steer to find a path through the ice. This person also helped push the ice away from the hull with the use of a pole. We passed Cape Graham Moor to port and headed north into Baffin Bay along the eastern shore of Bylot Island. Due to strong northerly winds that night, we sheltered in a cove for supper and a cup of tea, and 3 hours later headed north towards Lancaster Sound. Past 4 very large icebergs drifting east during the night, and at noon on the 3rd of August we passed Cape Liverpool on our port beam. We were fortunate enough to be receiving ice reports from friends all over the world by email who were studying the ice conditions for us, and from other sailors we met along the way who were also sailing the Northwest Passage. Due to a forecasted gale, we, along with some other sailboats who were attempting the Northwest Passage, headed for safety to Dundas Harbour on the south-eastern shore of Devon Island. An excellent deep natural harbour at 74 degrees north, surrounded by mountains on 3 sides, called Talaruti by the Inuits, meaning a woman's chin with tattoos. It was here that we first met the Australian yacht Drina, her owner and captain Mike Thurston, crew members Paul Kerrigan, Matt Jensen-Young and Roscoe Booker. Mike had sailed from Australia, but this trip around the Northwest Passage began in Bristol, Rhode Island. It was here where we also met Gary and Lee Small aboard their sailing vessel Molo Dark from British Columbia. Gary and Lee had sailed to Wales via the Panama Canal, where they spent a year with Lee's family in North Wales, and were now on their way home to British Columbia through the Northwest Passage. As we prepared Catherine for the upcoming storm, we took many a hike ashore and saw a pair of peregrine falcons that were nesting on a craggy cliff above our boat. And to the north, on a green grassy meadow, was a herd of musk oxen, and flying overhead was a large flock of brant geese. In the harbour below we saw ring seals and walrus, and we were surrounded by high mountains to the east, north and the west, and a natural high sea wall on the south side of the harbour. One afternoon, Catherine and Phil went ashore with a gun and radio for a long hike. Within a couple of hours they called us to say they'd spied a polar bear very close by, and it was headed in the direction of the dinghy on the shore, and it was going to cut them off.
We'd just been on the top of that mountain over there, and we were literally, I got my chocolate bar out, we were just admiring the view, and Phil said to me, "Hey, can you just pass me the binoculars?" And I looked over and there was this white speck moving around.